Hey guys, welcome back to another Buzzing Out of Town. And in case you missed the first one we did, a good friend of mine, Keis, he's been off travelling around Thailand doing his thing, and we did a video not so long back where he was in Bangkok and showed us what's going on, etc, etc. However, he's not in Bangkok anymore. Keis, you're up in Chiang Mai, my friend, so I just thought I'd drop in and just ask you, how's it going, my man? What are you up to?
So Chiang Mai is pretty good, man. Hey Trev, yeah, look, came up to Chiang Mai. So as you saw in my last video, Bangkok is not the same as it used to be. It's not the Bangkok that I know and love. So I decided to come up here to Chiang Mai. Have you ever been?
Oh man, that looks amazing. I can't believe, how is it you're getting to travel everywhere and I don't? Flipping hell, it's just like not going on, is it? And I've even got like a new t-shirt. There's one of our t-shirts there. The wife thinks I'm in France. And I've even got, just in case the old current bun comes out, I've got a hat. Look at that, how cool is that? And if you want a hat, guys, let me know. And Keis, I got one for you. It's waiting for you because I know you like your hats. That's the trouble. See, these young lads, they like their hats, whereas us old farts like me, I'm just grateful to have something to put it on. Anyway, so I haven't been to Chiang Mai, I've got to be honest with you, and it's probably unlikely that I'll get there in the next couple of 3 months, if not even longer. So I guess the question's got to be, mate, what's it like up there?
Well, the main reason for me coming here is it's a lot more open. The restaurants are open. I can still go to night markets. It's much easier to date people because you can go hang out in places. But let me show you what I'm talking about. So Chiang Mai, much like the rest of Thailand, definitely has its quirks, but that's one of the things we love about this country, right? And things like this, it's like, where should we put the phone box? Oh, I don't know, what about right next to the pole? That makes sense. And then some of these things are hilarious, right? Like that's a pole right next to a sign. One of those was built after the other one. So at some point someone's gone, oh, I know, let's put the pole right next to the sign so people can't walk down the sidewalk. And then I will also point out that that sign is in the middle of the road. But these funny little things, they just add to the charm of this place, don't they? And then, mate, hands down the biggest draw card for me here is you can come hang out in like night markets, you can go to restaurants, you can eat in places. So this is a great place to come out. You can go dating here, like Tinder is alive and well in this place. You can definitely have like somewhat of a normal life here. And I'm having a really, really good time here. Anyway, this dinner looks amazing, so I'm gonna eat this, drink this beer, and I'll see you later.
I love the phone box and the pole in the road. That's just so Thailand, isn't it? You can go around some of these places and there's just some random stuff going on. And the phone boxes, I meant to ask you, obviously you've been past now, but were there any telephones in there? Because we've got telephone boxes here in Pattaya, and it's just the shell. There's no telephone box. Well, obviously that doesn't work. So, in terms of Chiang Mai, what's it like for regards to the bars and the restaurants? Is there much happening?
So this street that runs from the East Gate kind of reminds me of Thailand the most, of what Thailand used to be like. There's bars open, but they're trading as restaurants, and you walk past, hey, and you walk past and people call out to you and stuff like that. It's really nice. It reminds me of what it used to be like. You'd walk down the street and people say, hey, where are you going? Hey, handsome man, things like this. So they're not officially serving alcohol at the moment. It's up to each place what they decide to do, but you can still definitely hang out in there. You can play pool, you can have a good time. And that's one of the best things about Chiang Mai at the moment. So there's no tourism here, there's not many people. It's mainly just like local people and people that live here. Hello. But this place is still open, you can still definitely have a good time. All these bars are trading as restaurants and you can still go in there, you can still hang out. So I'm having a great time here. And let me tell you, the milkshake sales in Chiang Mai have gone through the roof this year. So Chiang Mai doesn't have like a walking street like Pattaya or Bangkok or like Phuket and stuff like that, or even just like those red light areas. They do have these little bars along here. This is just one section way over the eastern end of town. And there's all just like the little bars that ladies would hang out at and stuff. And there's some massage places nearby. This is near a big night market, which is usually a really buzzing place. This whole area is just like a night hotspot really, or it used to be anyway. So this is the far eastern end of town, and this is entirely tourism based. This is where the lady bars are that I was showing you. Look at this street. There is no one here in this street at the moment. There's two giant night markets here that are normally bustling with people, but they're basically abandoned at the moment because everyone's moved out. So this night market's kind of like a giant mall, but it's like completely abandoned at the moment, so it's super weird. So strange to just like walk around in here. This place used to get so busy that it was like difficult to walk around in, and now, look. Nothing. So in this level, there's almost no lights even on, and it's like everyone's just packed up. It reminds me of one of those bad post-apocalyptic zombie movies that you see, where everyone's just like disappeared in a hurry. This is so weird in here at the moment. So everything's just sort of sitting how it was. You know, all these places, there's these little food stalls here either side of me. They've all been gutted and everything's been taken out. But you can literally just walk straight in. And look, this is what it looks like now. So obviously people have removed anything of value, you know, all the cooking equipment and everything like that. It's just so weird to be able to walk in here and be around it. And it's like the world's ended or something. It's a really bizarre feeling here. So this is what I mean about the small bars. This street's got quite a few of them. They've all got those like funny standard names. There's like bee bar, honey bar, butterfly bar, welcome bar, things like that. So this would be just like a normal street in Pattaya, but here in Chiang Mai, this is one of the main like nightlife areas.
Dude, you won at Connect 4. The smile on your face was outrageous. It's like, look at me, I've just won the lottery. Mate, it's game of Connect 4. Come on. You were so happy about that. And I like the way you said that the sale of milkshakes have gone through. See, down here, we've got lots of cups of tea, mate. The tea sales here rocketed, and I'm guessing your milkshakes are pretty much the same. Same, but different, isn't that what they say? So, obviously the bars look good fun, look like you're having a great time. It is scary though, I've got to say how empty it is, and I can relate to that. You know, the Pattaya Night Bazaar here on the second road. You know, you walk through that and it's ghostly quiet, it's really quite eerie, and very similar to what you said, where people have almost kind of like just grabbed their bag and their you know, their most prized possessions and walked out the door, and it's just stayed exactly as it is. So, regards to the bars and that, I mean, obviously it looks like you're having a lot more fun up there than what we are down here. What else is there to do in Chiang Mai? Does Chiang Mai have a lot else to offer other than like the bars and the restaurants?
Well, mate, if you're after something more than just partying and things like that, then Chiang Mai is a really good option. So it's absolutely beautiful here. There's temples everywhere. The old town or the old city is really, really nice. You can just walk around. There's amazing cafes and restaurants and things like that. And being that everything's open, you can still go to all these places. You can also do great day trips around here too. So I've been out and I've seen elephants, I've been horse riding. You know, you can rent motorbikes and just like go out through the mountains. You know, the landscape here is incredible. So it's really nice to, you know, jump on a bike and just go for a ride through these like beautiful places. But also if you're just happy to stay here, that's fine too. You know, I told you I've been like jumping on Tinder and I've been meeting local people and hanging out and, you know, going to the night markets and stuff like that. So you can still definitely do like all those normal social things as well. But it's definitely a change of pace here. You know, it's got a bit more of a country town kind of feel to it. It's not at all like Bangkok, you know, it's very chilled, you know, the people are very relaxed, and it's just a really nice vibe here.
Horse riding? I mean, come on, dude, what's that about? Listen, my man, you know, I thought you and I were same but different. Obviously, you know, you're younger, and I suppose I may give you the fact you're a little bit better looking than me, although the girls don't say that. But, you know, horse riding? Really? Oh, god damn. Seriously, come on, sort yourself out, son. That's not happening. So, obviously, I mean, it does look like it's really chilled. It looks like you're having a great time. Fair play to you. You know, I'm jealous. I'm not going to lie. If people are coming here to travel, and you've got, let's just say we've got the options of going to Bangkok, to Pattaya, to Phuket, etc., and to Chiang Mai. I mean, would you recommend Chiang Mai? Is that somewhere you think people should come and investigate and check out?
So mate, out of everywhere I've been lately, I do think Chiang Mai is the best option. And the reason is like, because these things are open, you know, you can sit down at a restaurant, you know, you can go to the night markets, you can hang out, you know, the bars are open in a sense, in, you know, they're trading as restaurants or whatever, but, you know, you can still go out and have a good time if you want to here. You know, the restrictions are so strict everywhere else, it seems, that Chiang Mai is probably the best option within Thailand at the moment.
Well, it seems like you're having such a good time. I guess the question has to be like, are you ever going to leave? I mean, is that going to be like your new base now? Are you going to kind of stay up there for the time being while things are sorting themselves out around the rest of Thailand? Because it seems to me, from what you've shown us today, and thank you very much for what's been a fantastic tour, it seems to me that Chiang Mai seems to have a little bit more to offer in terms of things to do and places to go than it does, you know, certainly here in Pattaya where everything's shut. So, yeah, I mean, if you are going to stay there, I understand. But if you're not, I mean, what's next on your hit list? Where are you going to go next?
Mate, I don't really know what's next. I'm basically just running away from the restrictions for now. Just going anywhere I can to have fun. I'm having a great time here in Chiang Mai, as you would have seen in this video. So I have no idea what the future holds. But wherever it is, I'll be sure to catch up and keep you updated with what's happening here in Thailand. Alright, well, I'm going to wrap this up here. So anyway, thanks to everyone that jumped over to my channel and followed me after the last video I did. Trev, thanks for hooking me up. This was good fun. I'll check in with you next time.
Well, to be fair, yeah, I guess so. I mean, the joys of just being footloose and fancy free, or as they say, what was that song? Was it Paul Young, Wherever I Lay My Hat, That's My Home? And I have got a hat here for you, mate. It's waiting for you. So next time you're down into my neck of the woods, I'm going to give you one of our Buzzin hats, and you can wear that, and we'll do a bit of networking, shall we? See if the girls pick up on the Buzzin Pattaya. Listen, mate, it's been fantastic. Thank you so much indeed for the tour. It's been brilliant. I'm glad you're having a good time. I'm absolutely 100% jealous of the fact that you're out and about doing your stuff, and I'm not. Anyway, not to worry. Thank you so much indeed, my friend. Guys, listen, if you haven't checked out Keis's channel, it's called Keis One. There's a link in the description below. Jump over, have a look. You know, it's got a really cool channel. I like what we do together. I like what Keis does on his own. I think it's a really good platform he's got there, and you know, if you want to jump across and have a look, please do so. I'm sure you'll enjoy what you see, and subscribe and help him out, because he's a top guy. He's a top guy. All right, guys, so I will speak to Keis in the near future once he's either decided to fly the nest and lay his hat somewhere else, or lay his buzzing hat, and we'll find out where he's off to next. Maybe Phuket, maybe one of the Udon Thani's Khon Kaen, something like that. I don't know. We'll see what he's going to do. But in the meantime, guys, you know, check out what he's doing, and thank you so much indeed for watching. And of course, it goes without saying, please hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. Check out our members area now. More and more members are joining each and every month, which is fantastic. And I promise you 100% that once we get the bars and the clubs, etc., and the restaurants reopening, whenever that may be, but when that does happen, 100% you will be going out there and you'll be getting lots of free shots, discounts, etc., etc. You name it, it's coming to you 100%. And guys, if you haven't already, please join our Discord chat group. It's a fantastic community. It's everybody like you guys that love this wonderful city that we're in. And you know, we've even got forums now for Bangkok, and for Hua Hin, and for Phuket, and also for out of the village. So, you know, out and about. So there's lots going on there. There's chat rooms, there's video rooms, there's photo rooms, there's, oh, you name it, it's there. Have a look, guys. The link's in the description below. All right, thanks ever so much for watching, and as always, please, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.